Jimmy Carter
Hey guys,
administration.
checking in. We are about to get introduced to.
But you may be witnessing what I call
Gentlemen, it's my great honor to introduce a true patriot, Ambassador John Bolton.
John Bolton.
Be here again today at CPAC. I've spoken at almost every CPAC since 1976, and I think this is the biggest, most enthusiastic that we've ever seen. Now, you've heard a lot of fascinating speeches over the past couple of days, but I want to shift the focus of attention here, away from Washington. We meet today, as we have met these past several days, in the midst of a real international crisis. We've seen in Tunisia, Egypt, Jordan, Yemen, and today in Algeria, and perhaps elsewhere, fundamental forces unleashed in the Middle East that will have a profound impact on the United States and all of our vital interests, Egypt and elsewhere, and we can have some degree of optimism about them. We can recognize that many of the people are legitimately calling for democracy and liberty. Woodrow Wilson talk about making the world safe for democracy. Never forget Theodore Roosevelt's response. The Republican Roosevelt's response was, first and foremost, we must make the world safe for ourselves. In Egypt, we have to have a careful and prudent approach to these developments because we've seen revolutionary situations go wrong too many times before. She cited in her essay John Stuart Mill's classic on representative government, where he said that to have representative government, one, the people should be willing to receive it, two, that they should be willing and able to do what is necessary for its preservation, and three, that they should be willing and able to fulfill the duties and discharge the functions which it imposes upon them. We can wish the best for the peoples of Egypt and all over the Middle East and all over the world, but they still, like we did, have to pass John Stuart Mill's 3 tests. And the evidence at this point of their ability to do so, given some of the forces ranged against them, at least we have to understand is open to question. Now, how has our president and his administration handled this crisis? Well, much is in the same way as it's handled almost every other issue of national security policy in the last 2 years. It has been hesitant, inconsistent, confused, and just plain wrong.